What is up, Gear Squad? Chaingear here, bringing you another video, and today we are back with, listen, I was wrong all along. Guys, I've been saying something that I realize has been putting me in a tough spot, a difficult spot, a challenging spot, if you will. I made a video a little while ago, and I say this pretty constantly, pretty consistently. And I just realized it's been putting me in a place that I really don't like. It's been putting me in a place that, I don't know, it's making my life more difficult than it needs to be. The word that I keep saying is hard. Think about it. I think I did a video called Life is Hard. And that's not a good way to look at life. Life is challenging, for sure. Is it hard? I don't know about that. Think about it like a video game. I was talking to a lot of my friends the other day, actually, about why I love video games. And it's a hard thing to explain. I mean, you could just say it's your favorite way to waste time. You could just say it's fun, it's relaxing. You could say that you love it for its escapism. You could say that you love learning from video games, because that's definitely a possibility. You can learn from video games. But, you know, one of the things that I recognize for myself, one of the many reasons that I love video games, is because it helps me deal with life. And I don't mean that in a way where I get to escape and enjoy video games and get out of the reality that I live in right now, but I mean this in a way that I learn from my video games, life lessons, and I can take that into, you know, my life, right? I'll give you a perfect example. This whole thing where I keep saying that life is hard. When you're playing, I don't know, a single player game, or maybe you're playing a multiplayer game, but it has difficulty levels. You pick the difficulty level. Easy, normal, hard, crushing, whatever, right? There's all these different difficulties. And it's difficult to figure out which one you want to play with, right? Usually there's a whole bunch of, you know, maybe there's trophies or something for beating the game on hard. Maybe, you know, sometimes there's trophies for beating on easy, normal, and hard. And when you beat it on normal, you get the easy trophy as well. I think that's interesting. I think that's interesting because I realized when you say, all right, you know what? I'm going to take the challenge. I'm going to play the hard, you know, version of the game. You sit there and you're like, okay, I'm going to take this challenge. I'm going to say, I'm going to take the hard route because it's more rewarding for me. And so when I keep saying life is hard, I'm not saying it like we're going to take the hard route and be more fulfilled in the end. I'm saying it's just difficult. Not that you're going to be more rewarded in the end, but it's just more difficult. And that's not a good way to think about things, right? So instead, I started saying, yeah, life is it's challenging. It's full of challenges. And the interesting thing is, I don't have to take the challenges when they're presented to me. For example, I want to lose weight. I've wanted to lose weight for a long time, and I'm not really great at it. And I keep putting off that challenge. I'm like, yeah, I'll deal with it at some point. But here's another challenge that was recently represented, you know, or not represented, that was recently given to me. My job. My job is challenging. You know, I'm in a place where I got this new job and it's challenging. Time is really hard to, time is really difficult to navigate. It's really difficult to it's hard to manage my time. And so I have to figure out these ways to do that. It's a challenge. And when you figure it out, and when you realize that it might be a little harder than, you know, maybe not figuring it out and just kind of, you know, skimping along, you're going to be more rewarded in the end. Because if you can figure it out now, you can start focusing on things like, I don't know, your weight, for example. I don't know how many of you guys have the same. I have a huge weight problem. And I don't mean I have a weight problem as in I'm super overweight, but I say that as in I personally don't like my weight. I don't like the way that I look in some aspects. I don't like the way that I feel in some aspects. And I want to change those things. And I've been constantly trying to figure that out while trying to figure everything else out. And I constantly keep saying it's so hard to do all these things, but it's not. It's a challenge. And so I can skim and coast at my job and work a lot on my weight. Or I could put work in at my job, figure it out, and then start working hard on my weight. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to work on my weight now, because I will. But it's perspective, right? It's sitting down, diagnosing what you're doing right now, saying, okay, Brandon, Chaingear, or whoever else is watching this right now, right? You, dear viewer, subscriber, you're sitting there and you're saying, okay, man, my life is difficult right now. It's a challenge right now. And to see, this is going to be work for both of us. Don't say hard anymore. Life is difficult. Life is a challenge. Don't even say it's difficult. It's a challenge. It gets more difficult and then gets easier sometimes. Right now, oh, life is easy for me right now. It's great. It's great. But it's going to get a little more difficult, but I'm ready for the challenge. And it'll still be great. Because I know after I get over that challenge, ooh, you're going to see one of the happiest people. you and I can both work on that. But, all right, I'm all over the place, guys. I'm all over the place. Basically, the reason I wanted to tell you guys this is because it's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here in my house on a Friday. I should be at work right now. I missed my bus. I overslept. Then I tried to be productive and clean up a little bit while I was waiting for the next bus. Missed that bus. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take this time. This is a sign. I'm going to take this time to sit down and explain to you guys my feelings right now. And it's the fact that I kept telling myself that life was hard. And so everything was hard. Waking up was hard. Cleaning was hard. My weight is hard. You know, catching the bus was hard. And then when I would have gotten to work, I would have been like, oh, this is going to be hard. And then that would have been hard. No, it's a challenge. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up at 8 o'clock. Because it's a challenge, and I'm gonna master that challenge. I got to do it 7 times in a row, 14 times in a row, 21 times in a row. Keep going until I finally hit a full month where I wake up at 8 o'clock every morning. Because that's a challenge, and I want to do it. I want to do it. That's up to me. That's my prerogative. I want to make sure I don't miss the bus anymore. I want to make sure that I eat a healthy breakfast every morning. Those are challenges. They're not hard to do. They're just challenges. Some of them are harder than others. And that's the difficulty. And just like if you were playing Skyrim, or if you were playing Mafia 3, or if you were playing the new Brawl in Overwatch, or even if you were playing Blacklight Retribution and you were going to face against one of the best clans in Blacklight, you're not just going to take on the best clan in Blacklight. You're going to practice first. You're going to complete other challenges. You're going to go against other teams that are a little bit closer to your skill level. Even in YouTube, you're not going to try and do this crazy video that you're not ready for. If you have this dream of making a movie, you're not just going to go for the movie when you're a YouTuber with 100 subs and you don't even know how to use normal graphics for your titles. You're not going to do that. And you might. But then you're going to waste tons of time. I won't say waste, but then you're going to utilize a lot of time not doing anything else in between besides trying to master this thing. You're not putting things out there. It's just the way you think about your life currently. That may be something you want to do. You may not care about everything else. You may just want to make that movie. Well, then go make the movie. But that's not me. And I don't know what it is for you guys, but you have to sit down, figure out where you are now. Say, okay, this is what I'm doing now. Currently, I wake up. It's hard for me to wake up. So I got to accept the challenge. Get rid of that word hard. And it's challenging for me to wake up. And I want to defeat that challenge. I want to accept it, and I want to win. I want to get gold medals. I want to get 3 gold stars, whatever it is. And I want to accept that challenge, and I want to blow it out of the water. That's basically it, guys. Accept the challenge. Accept the challenge. That's basically it, guys. It is a little emotional for me. I'm actually going to take a whole Sunday to just kind of figure out my life a little bit. I'll probably be doing a couple of videos. Here's kind of the last thing. This is for the people that are actually watching this video. I know some of you guys just hop on, kind of hop off. But for those that are really here still, as Piggyback Cobra would say, my A1 day ones, or my day one A1, I don't know. This YouTube is a commitment, and I really care about YouTube, and I care about you guys. I really do. But the commitment is hard right now, and I need to learn how to love myself a little bit better before I can give all my love to YouTube and you guys out there. But I care a lot about it, and I'm committed. And so I need to figure out the best way to do all of this. I thought it was a schedule. Schedule didn't really work out. Some people are telling me just take my time, and I appreciate that, guys. Seriously, that means a lot to me. The fact that you guys are you guys are willing to sit there and tell me to take a step back and let me work on myself. That means so much to me. And I think I might take your advice a little bit. I don't ever want to go a week without posting no videos. I always want to have something on the weekends. I love my vlogs. I always have something I want to talk about. I'm always playing some sort of game, and I always want to talk to you guys about it. People always ask me to do blacklight stuff. Me and Assassin or Mexican 5243, we're working on some things for you guys in the blacklight community. So hopefully you'll see those things come up soon. But yeah, a lot of things that we're working on. But at the same time, I'm working on a lot of personal stuff, and it's not hard, but it's a challenge. And so I have to figure out, I have to prioritize what's going on in my life and how I want to combat that. I have to figure out how to level up first. I got to figure out how to master the skills. I got to figure out which class to choose. A whole bunch of RPG analogies there. And master this craft and do what I got to do. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. But I want to know everything that you guys have to say in the comment section below. Again, this is for the people that are actually watching this video. You know, I know Mexican's probably going to watch this. I know Elizabeth Kate might watch this. Scarlosa. You know, a lot of you guys out there, a lot of my friends, not just subscribers and viewers, but a lot of my friends are watching this. And if you guys are, I want to know what your comments are in the comment section. Also, I'm going to open up my Discord server soon, probably this week or next week or this weekend, whatever, because I want you guys to be a part of the conversation, and I want to know what you guys are talking about and thinking about, because I want to be able to have conversations better than we are right now. So that's basically it. I'll see you guys online. If you guys are playing Overwatch, hit me up. If you guys are playing Blacklight, I wouldn't mind doing a match here and there. If you guys are playing anything else, let me know. But when the patch drops for the weapon balancing, you know I'll be there. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot, guys.